Hello and welcome back to Pokemon Yellow! In the last episode we made it through Mount Moon. And in this episode we're going to continue on with our journey. This time, actually what we could do right now is we can actually challenge the gym. But we're not going to do that at the moment. Instead we're going to go up to the northern route and do a thing that we need to do there. Actually, wait a second. Did I get a Pokemon? I did indeed. Cool. But before we can actually go up there, we have a fight with Gary. Okay. So Gary has some new Pokemon now. We actually missed an optional fight with Gary back at around Viridian City. He's starting off with a Spearow. So it may actually be a good idea to start off with Pikachu here, but I'm gonna just stay off with Elvis because Elvis is probably stronger than Pikachu at this point, even with stab, even without a super effective move. Just think Horn Attack's gonna two-shot the Spearow. Nope. So we're gonna use Double Kick right here to finish this thing off. And there goes Spearow. So let's see, up next is a Sandshrew. We're gonna keep Elvis out here because we actually have a move that's super effective against Sandshrew. Water Gun. So Elvis is gonna take care of the Sandshrew really quick, and then we're probably gonna switch out to something else. Elvis is now level 17. It's cool. Rattata. Yeah, we're gonna switch over to Squid now. Actually, I am checking something out right now because I'm curious about something. My computer's being so, I'm trying to do research in the middle of a video. Oh wait, crap, what is he bringing out? I'm gonna switch over to Zinger. Oh, Eevee, cool. Time for a rematch, Pikachu. Already? No. Oh, you... No. Crap. We're gonna be playing this game, aren't we? There we go. Eevee's not paralyzed, cool. If you're gonna make it so that way you can't, I can't hit you, I'm gonna make it so that way you can't hit me, okay? How's that sound? Yes, we're gonna be playing this game. I'm gonna do a full stack of double teams, just to be obnoxious. So yeah, it's 4, so I can do 2 more. And this will be the last one. Try hitting me now, you jerk! I'd like to point out that Eevee's done absolutely nothing to me. Except for making it so that way I hit less often. Let's take a tad bit. So many misses. It would actually be a better idea to switch out at this point, but Eevee's just gonna set up Sand Attacks again, so that's gonna be really obnoxious. And my Thunder Trunks are getting through some of the time. Gonna go for a quick attack. Yes, it hits, and there goes Eevee. Cool! And a revenge match, Pikachu versus Eevee. Pikachu wins! So. There's a fight with Gary. That was really obnoxious, but we made it through. Yeah, I'll get the talking to Bill. But I'm gonna go here up real quick. Because, you know, the Pokemon Center is just right here. Actually, in this city, we can get a gift Pokemon. Which I may actually come back and revisit Pokemon Yellow at some point. and do a challenge run where I use nothing but gift Pokemon, which means yes, I potentially would be using the Magikarp I have. Actually, it would be my choice of the gift Pokemon I'm given, because I think you're given like a crap ton of gift Pokemon. So, that's something I may do in the future. I have like a lot of ideas for the future of videos. Who do we have in oh, let's switch that for danger. And yeah, that's. Now we have the Nugget Bridge to complete. The Nugget Bridge is gonna take a while to do, so I'll include all the fights, but for those of you who want to skip it, I will have an annotation. I will, of course, have an annotation up top, but it will lead to the end of the Nugget Bridge as opposed to just the end of the battle. So, just a little heads up. Do I think? No, I don't think I have what it takes. I know I have what it takes, because you guys are a bunch of chumps. So, let's take these chumps down with Thundershock. Yeah, I typically don't use strategical moves like double team in my playthroughs. I usually just like to hit hard and hit fast. Really, 1 HP. Literally 1 HP. 1 pixel of HP. That moment when. Okay, so danger level 17. Let's switch out to Squid. And use Gust. So. Actually, before the next video, I need to do more research because there have been exceptions to me catching Pokemon. And, like, of course, there was me getting the Magikarp and me getting the Fairy. But one thing I'm gonna want to look into is, a Pokemon that can learn both Flash and Cut. Because I'm gonna need Cut to go to not the Cerulean City Gym, but for the Vermilion City Gym. I need a Flash for the Rock Tunnel after that, which I'm still debating on whether or not I want to actually cut the entire, not cut the entire tunnel, but like fast forward through it, or just roll with it and do what I did with Mount Moon. I kind of really don't want to do what I did with Mount Moon because Mount Moon was really slow and it felt boring to me. So I think what I'll do instead is, when I do get to the Rock Tunnels, talk about my opinions on Generation 1 and my history with it. And just fast forward through the entire thing. Which may be a bad idea because seizure warnings are a thing. I don't know, I will cross that bridge when I get to it. Yeah, keep the down front. Actually, we're pretty high levels considering where I'm usually at in this. Let's see, I recorded 4 episodes yesterday. I'm on episode 2 today, so this is 6 episodes for 2 days. Yes, I'm recording a bunch of episodes before I actually upload them. Simply because I want to get like a week ahead. Because I know that throughout the week I won't have a lot of time to record, except for Thursday. Because Tuesday I'm going to be hanging out with a friend. And Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I will have work all day long. Because one of the guys just quit, and the guy that we're hiring in his place won't be there until next week, so I'm kind of there to put in some of the slots that need to be filled in. By slots I mean like jobs, because like I work in an office, which yes, I'm 19 years old and I work in an office. It's kind of weird. Well, it's not weird, but it's not normal. But I'm pretty efficient in what I do. What I do is usually correct, so I'm pretty good at my job, I guess. Although I'm actually looking for another job, which sounds crazy because like, I know that a lot of people are like, why are you getting your job? It's like everyone's dreams to work in an office. My response is, it's not going to really help me out. It's later on in life when I want to actually move away, because like the place I'm working at right now only has one location, and it's where I'm at right now. And so when I move away, it's going to be hard for me to find a job because the only experience I already have is working at this one place. So I'd rather work somewhere else and get some more experience under my belt, as opposed to just staying at this one place and hoping I can find a job within a month. Within a month or two, which just, I don't want to be stressed out for that month or two. I'd rather just be like, yeah, I'm gonna get a job, and I know I'm gonna have a job. So that's just my way of thinking of things. And my parents aren't really too happy with that thought, with the thought of me not working there, because it's like a really good job. Like it's not a bad job at all. Like don't get me wrong, it's kind of fun, but like I just am not in a place where like it's like I've experienced this before. It's just not a good idea for the future. I guess it's actually good on a resume, but that's about it. So we're on the last trainer right now. We're just blasted through these trainers like they're no problem. Like I usually have a lot of trainer, not a lot of trouble, but like I usually don't do this quickly. Like I'm just sitting here knocking out trainer after trainer. It's like, yo, this is no big deal. Why no kick do a lot of damage to me? I don't weigh a lot. I'm gonna switch over to Squid. Behold, the strongest trainer on Nugget Bridge. He has a Mankey. Dude, Mankey's actually not something to fool around with. Mankey's actually kind of a force to be reckoned with. And there goes the Mankey. And before I actually continue on, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna go back and heal really quick. So yeah, I'll be back in just a second. Okay, we're back here, so let's take on the last trainer. Yeah, we're gonna get Danger down in front. Congratulations, you beat out 5 contest trainers. You just earned a fabulous prize. I got a nugget. Woo! No, I'll pass. Nope. I'm quite sure I don't want to join. Nope. I refuse. Okay. Except I can still refuse it by beating you. I have freaking Ekans. Ekans is obnoxious because it has rap. Why are there so many Ekans in this? Like, in Red and Blue there aren't this many Ekans. And I'm poisoned again. Beautiful. Let's take out this Ekans and then switch. Clear. I'm gonna Thunder Shock and then we're switching out. Yay, level 18! Cool. And then Zubat's next, so I actually would. Yeah, I'm gonna switch out to Elvis. We're gonna use Horn Attack to knock out Zubat. This would be a pretty quick and easy fight. And there goes the Zubat. And Elvis is level 18. Cool. I probably could, but I still refuse. We're gonna use an antidote on Danger. And I'm gonna switch this into Twid. And actually, right here, I'm gonna make note of this right now. You can actually catch a Mew if you really wanted to. It's kind of comfortable, but you easily could. All you have to do is come over to this patch of grass right over here. Catch an Abra. Then once you get the Abra, you walk down to just below this, like over on the other side of this patch, walk down right there. That guy will spot you, and as soon as you finish your walking animation, pause, teleport back to the Cerulean City Pokemon Center. Pokemon Center, not Pokemon Center. And then go over to the left over here, and you're gonna want to find a very specific trainer. I will make note of that trainer when I get there. Let's check out what TM45 is. Thunderwave. I'm gonna go back to the Pokemon Center really quick and put them several ways and sell some stuff. So let me do that really quick. Really quick right here. I'm gonna sell the nugget we just got. Actually, I think I'm gonna hold on to it for now. Because I have an idea for later on, like past this video. So instead of, actually I'm gonna put some other stuff away. I just put away all the teams I had on me because I'm not gonna use them. But actually I'm gonna put some other items away really quick. Let's put this Rocania away. Let's put this Helix Fossil away for now. Because that's just gonna take some space. Let's put this Nugget away. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's continue on, and don't want to find all the trainers here. Yeah, sure, why not? And I'll save the gym fight for the next episode. Let's see. Actually, having spread out for either of these first two fights isn't a good idea, so I'm gonna switch out to Elvis. Because these two guys right here, the first two guys you fight are hikers. So, they're gonna have typically rock and ground type Pokemon, but in this case he has a Machop, so sometimes fighting type Pokemon. Although those fighting type Pokemon are typically Machops, Machokes, and Machaps. Karate Chop's actually one of those moves I was mentioning earlier, where it's like, it has a high critical hit ratio. And if a Pokemon with base 80 speed uses Karate Chop, it's always going to get a critical hit. Other moves like this are Razor Leaf, which is really useful for Venusaur, because Venusaur will always get a critical hit with Razor Leaf. So it's a really good idea if you pick up the Bulbasaur in this to teach it Razor Leaf when it gets it, because it's a really strong move in Generation 1. This is the guy. The guy after this is the guy I'm thinking of. Dragon Switch, which is Squid. And we're finding this youngster who has a Rattata. Now this is actually a really tame Pokemon Yellow playthrough so far, because like not a whole lot has happened, and like I don't get surprised usually, because like I know that there are rare Pokemon like that Pidgeotto was rare. Like, I'm sure that if I found Pidgeotto in the middle of like on my first run through of Viridian Forest, I would be like, whoa! But I actively searched it out just to show it off, and then I was like, I'm gonna catch it. Because Pidgeotto is actually kind of cool. So that was my thought process behind Pidgeotto. And like Clefairy, like I knew I could find Clefairy, I just wasn't expecting it at that point because I knew it was kind of rare. In fact, that we found 3 Clefairies, did kind of surprise me, but I was kind of like, this is kind of a rare thing. Anyways, this is the trainer right here. Once you teleport away after, like, the trick I was talking about before, when you teleport away and you go back to Cerulean City, you want to come up here having fought the 2 trainers that I just fought. And then this guy right here, you want to be a space away at least and have him walk over to you. And then he will fight you. He has a level 17 Slowpoke. And you want to defeat this guy to be a Slowpoke. use teleport again, walk back, walk north of Cerulean City, and you should find a Mew, a level 7 Mew. And yeah, that's the thing. This is gonna take a while, isn't it? Actually, does Quick Attack do more damage? I think it's about the same, actually. Actually, Pikachu would be a good idea right here. So I'm gonna use another Gust. Switch over to Pikachu, then use Thin Shock. Yeah, this Slippergony has confusion. Yeah, dude, I made a good call right there. Squid's at 2 HP. Danger's coming out. It's gonna take out the Slipperg with a Thin Shock. Slipperg actually has a pretty decent special defense and pretty decent defense. Which is why I didn't switch over to Danger after that. And cool, Squid's level 18. I don't think I'm gonna fight all the trainers on this route. I think if I do fight all the trainers, I'll fight the rest off screen so that it's not boring. I'll just fight the ones on the way to the place. I'm gonna switch over to Danger because Danger has the most HP. And before this, Squirtle has a grass type. Oh no, she doesn't need to run now. Cool. And it's not level 16 yet, which means it hasn't evolved. Woo! Actually, my voice is starting to get tired, so once we get to the other side of this thing and find the last 2 trainers, I think I'm gonna call it a video. Yep, it's gonna hit twice. I actually want to head back and heal up real quick. Yeah, I think I'll do that after I take care of this Nidoran female. I know I have potions, but they don't heal up my Pokemon all the way. So, I'm just gonna head back, heal up, and continue where I left off. And that girl is gonna have obnoxious because it's gonna take another horn attack to knock this thing out. Yeah, okay, so Elvis is level 19. Ooh, Poison Sting. I think we're gonna teach Elvis Poison Sting for now. Just because it's a stab move, but I haven't really used Leer. So, we're gonna get rid of Leer for Poison Sting. Okay, so we're gonna head back right now and heal up, and I'll be back right here in just a second. And I've made it back here. Let's see, who don't have out front? I think I'll keep Danger on front again. Actually, no, we just switch over to Squid. Squid hasn't been in the league in a while, so let's see, we're gonna do this. I wanna get the item. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna fight 3 more trainers. This one, the one up there, and the last one on this route. So this guy has a Geodude. I made a bad decision. I was switching over to Elvis. So typically with Geodudes, it's a good idea to have a water or a grass type move on a Pokemon because Geodudes are 4 times weak to both water and grass, so yeah, it's super effective, no kidding. Another Geodude, gonna get Elvis out. We're just gonna spam Water Gun. Because I think this guy has 4 Geodudes. Yep, this guy, he has a Machop, so I'm gonna switch over to Squid really quick and use Gust. But I think his last Pokemon is indeed a Geodude. Cryo Chop's gonna do quite a bit of damage. Now you'd think that Cryo Chop would be a fighting type move, but nope, it's a normal type move, so it's actually not Stab on Machop. Which kinda sucks in Generation 1, but oh well. Like, dude, seriously, imagine if Cryo Chop was a fighting type move. Cryo Chop on Machamp would be super strong, cause like you have that broken crit mechanic, And I believe Machamp has a base speed of 80 at least. So it would always be critting with Karate Chop, so why did I use Horn Attack? That was the wrong move. There we go. Like, when I was playing out Pokemon like way back ago, I was thinking, dude, Machamp and Karate Chop. Karate Chop's in my no, what's that move? Dang! Let's see, I'm gonna find this last guy right, or the second last guy right up here. He's gonna walk down, and we can now access that, item without having the move cut on a Pokemon. So we're gonna just go ahead and make quick work of this guy. Oh wait, there are picnickers! Cool, I was right! I should not doubt myself. Actually, quick attack probably would have been a good idea, but oh well. Let's see. Ekans is next. Yeah, I'll keep spread out. I'm gonna use quick attack. You just spam quick attacks that I always go first. Cool. No Rapparino. And we're gonna grab my item real quick. It is TM19. What is TM19? Seismic Toss. That's actually gonna be really useful later on. And by later on, I mean for a Pokemon. Actually, it would be useful for 3 Pokemon. And this is last trainer fight. This is last right here. And I'm gonna heal up. With as opposed to switching out. Okay. So here we have this slash right here. And then we're finally gonna make it to Bell's house. Like dang, it took a while. I made a good choice in sticking with Squid because Oddish is pain with Pikachu. I actually have an idea for another Let's Play I want to do. Like, I have an idea in mind, but I'm not exactly sure how to execute it. Yeah, execute it. Pokemon. Yeah, funny. It's actually incredibly funny that I mentioned that, and you'll see why later on. But now, until we get to the Safari Zone. Dude, that picture went down in 1 hit! Dude, danger! Yeah, like, really good. And freaking Oddish. Oh well. I probably shouldn't have used Pikachu as much as I have lately, because Pikachu is going to be the only Pokemon we use for Misty's Gym. Because all the Pokemon in there are water types, and they're like weak against electric, so I probably could have held off on using Pikachu. Like, I could have used Pikachu a bit less than I did actually. But oh well, it's no big deal. So we finally made it to Bell's house. Pikachu is confused. He has never seen this Pokemon before. Hiya! I'm a Pokemon! No, I'm not. Call me Bill. I'm a true blue Pokemaniac. Hey! What's with that skeptical look? I'm not joshing you. I screwed up an experiment and got combined with a Pokemon. So how about it? Help me out here? Sure. When I'm in the teleporter, go to my PC and run the cell separation system. Pikachu's so confused. Bloop. Carson initiated the teleporter cell separator. Heck, it's a person! Pikachu surprised! Yeehaw! Thanks, bud, I owe you one. So, did you come to see my Pokemon collection? You didn't? That's a bummer. I forgot to thank you. Oh, here! Maybe this will do. I got an SS ticket! We actually need to come up here to get that. Because the SSN is where we get cut. So that's gonna be useful for later on. Okay, all glad to go. Pikachu is still confused. Okay, so there's actually a shortcut. Is there anything over here? I guess not. Oh well. There's actually a shortcut to back to Cerulean City if you don't want to fight all the trainers. So I'm just gonna take the shortcut because why not? So yeah, you just keep fighting, going back to that maze again. So actually, I believe what you can do right now is you can actually, if I recall correctly, let's see if I recall correctly. I do. You can actually skip the Cerulean City gym for now and go on to Vermilion City. And in reality, there you can actually skip Vermilion City, go on to Lavender City. From Lavender, you go to Celadon. From Celadon, go to Fuchsia. And the next gym you actually have to fight is the Fuchsia City gym, because you need to get Surf in order to get to Cinnabar. And technically, Saffron City comes before Cinnabar, so you can fight the 7th gym before you fight the 6th gym. Or is that the way around? I forget. No, Blaine is indeed the 7th gym, so you can skip Misty, you can skip Surge, you can skip Erica. You have to fight Koga, but you can skip Sabrina, fight Blaine, go back, fight Sabrina, and then you can do it in reverse order from there. But you have to have all of the 70 other gym badges to fight the last guy, so... yeah, I think that would do it for this video. If you like this video, or other episodes within this, feel free to subscribe to me, and I will continue putting out videos, whether you're here or not. So, I will see you guys in the next one.